Hello, everybody. Welcome to TB underscore Let's Talk. This is where we talk about more than just sports, entertainment, current events, um, what's going on in music, albums dropping. Shit, we might even go back and talk about WWF. This is for me and the people to engage in daily conversation, life, motivation, inspiration, all that good stuff. So make sure when you drop past this channel, you subscribe, you like, you tell a friend, tell a family member, come join the channel. We'll probably do some cash giveaways when we hit some goal marks of subscribers, you feel me? All that good stuff. We're gonna go live, you feel me? We're gonna do all that good stuff on this channel. I appreciate y'all. Today, we're gonna start this thing off. We're gonna talk about a couple things. First, at the end, I'm gonna give my parlay out. We're gonna say that for later. But let's start off talking about Gucci Mane. Whoo! When my man say 80 chains gone, they ain't took one yet. We didn't get his chain, but allegedly, they got his watch and his wedding ring. Let me tell y'all something. Anybody who's been around and really been outside, because a lot of people are just new to going outside. They excite them so much. Like a lot of these people that, especially in my city, they yell outside every day, they partying. When I used to go out every night, I never used to see these cats who, it just seems like people don't start going out until they're 30 and got steady income. But we've been doing this since we was kids, since we was young. So if you really from the streets, you understand one thing: anybody could get got. Anybody could get got. One thing you don't do is put yourself in certain situations, but you're not thinking that in the beginning. You feel me? You got to be able to read the room, how to move in a room full of vultures, read the energy. You feel me? Do we clown Gucci Mane for supposedly getting laid down and his wedding ring getting stuff getting took? I don't think so, man. First of all, this ain't the same Gucci from 2010, 2006. He's a grown man. He's married. His views are different. People want to run around and say he got cloned, which I think is preposterous and ludicrous. It's just as you grow mentally as well. You feel me? You want more. You want difference. You feel me? When you come from chaos, you don't mind avoiding chaos. If you get older, you don't want to pull up to the hood. Pull up to the hood for what? For what? So I can have to hurt somebody, or somebody could try to hurt me because they jealous of what I got. You feel me? And people better keep that in mind when you got something. It ain't about being better than or not wanting to show love to your community where you come from. It's about protecting what you got and rising above that. You feel me? Because there's so many hateful eyes. There's so much hateful energy. You feel me? Now, what happened to Gucci Mane? Like I said, it can happen to anybody. So let me know what y'all think in the comments about him allegedly getting robbed. Because he ain't come out and say nothing, but it's seeming like that. You feel me? It's definitely seeming like that. And talking like this and putting Pooh Shiesty in it fresh out the feds, it could also lead to Pooh Shiesty getting a violation. You feel me? And nobody wants that. You feel me? I believe what goes on in the street stays in the streets. If you street, then you street. You feel me? And I want to say something else while we're on this topic of the streets. You feel me? Stop calling regular civilians a snitch, man. You can't call no regular civilian a snitch. And I'm gonna talk about that snitch thing while I'm on here too. Look, if somebody gets up every day, goes to work, only law they might break is jaywalking or maybe a traffic violation. Feel me? They're not actively out here trying to seek criminal activities to better their lives or whatever they think, further or whatever they think. You feel me? You can't call them no snitch. They ain't got what you embark on a crime and then get caught and try to tell on you. You can't call him a snitch. You feel me? Now, will Gucci Mane be snitching if he went and filed a report and all that? Well, first of all, he probably has to file a report just for the insurance purposes of everything, you feel me? So he can get his money back. Even since they're taking the loss on everything, you feel me? If it's insurance claim, yeah, I'll file my insurance claim. But would that make him a snitch if he really filed a report? I mean, for what he stands for and what he claims, I guess I would say yes. But is he still active in the streets and doing whatever? No. So he is a civilian, but as a man of your morals and principles, you might have to just take that one on the chin to me, from the streets that I believe in, you feel me? Or just get active, you feel me? Crash out. Now, I don't recommend you crash out and lose everything about a watch and a ring that you can easily replace, because it's easily replaceable. But as a man, you stand when you pee, you feel me? And there's morals and principles and all that type of stuff involved, you feel me? Forget the pride and the ego, because pride and ego will get you unalived out here. But as a man, though, it kind of hit different for you when you stand on morals and principle and business, you feel me? So we'll find out what Gucci does and if it's even true or not. We don't know. We have no clue. Stephen Stefanski. With Stephen Stefanski, old coach for the Cleveland Browns, who was released. A lot of coaches have been released. It's crazy. He is now with the Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix with the bad knees. But he does have Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts if they get him back. Drake London, they feel me? They got some pieces to go with it. What y'all think Stefanski will do down in Atlanta? You think that was good for them? He was here. He was coach of the year twice. I definitely think he was coach of the year twice. Shoot, maybe he takes Atlanta further. You feel me? They got that nice little defense that don't really need too much on it. They got good cornerbacks, good front seven, you feel me? Did a lot of rebuilding last year in the draft. Michael Penix knees hold up. They get another receiver out there. They might be decent. They definitely might be decent, you feel me? What else do I want to talk to y'all about? Jim Harbaugh, he went to the New York Giants. I ain't going to rant and rave about that. Like, I really ain't. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments about John Harbaugh going to the New York Giants. What else did I want to holler at y'all about? This channel right here, man, we gonna run it up. You feel me? I'm gonna have moderators on here. We're gonna do this thing the right way. Ain't gonna be too many shorts. We gonna grind this thing out. The NBA tonight. There's only 7 games. This is January 20th, 2026. It's my brother Beaner's birthday. We ain't really seeing eye to eye right now. We ain't speaking, but I love my brother regardless. And happy birthday to him. Let me shout him out in this video. But yeah, man, we gonna be talking about a wide array of things, not just sports. And I hope you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about these subjects. You think Yo Gotti really did the Suge Knight to Gucci though, and had him sign off Pooh Shiesty? You feel me? But if he did, even if he did, the same thing that happened with Eazy-E, Gucci still gonna get his points on the album. You feel me? So it ain't really dead nothing. It ain't stopped his money or nothing, you feel me? But it's all good, though, man. Players, it can happen to anybody. Like I said, if he did get got, it can happen to anybody. And you'll be surprised how many of these rappers really got laid down or whatever the case may be, and you just don't hear about it, you feel me? You just don't hear about it. So before we frown upon Gucci, man, you feel me? Understand, it could be you. It can happen to anybody, gang. Especially if you're in the streets like that, you've been in the streets long enough, it can happen to anybody. Everybody, I can't be robbed. It can happen to anybody. Some people don't even got shit worth taking. So why would it happen to you? You feel me? But that's just that right there. Best parlay for the day. Let's go. We're going to have the Lakers on the money line. We're going to have the Sacramento Kings plus 5.5. We're going to have the Toronto Raptors on the spread. We're going to have Royce O'Neal for the Phoenix Suns under 2.5 made 3-pointers. And we're going to have Dante DiVincenzo for the Timberwolves under 3.5 made 3-pointers. That is my parlay for the day. Thank y'all for the love and support. Run the channel up. Share the videos with your friends and family. Join the conversation. Let's talk. Let's get this money.